My men and I are doomed. Doomed as noble Custer was at Little Bighorn. But we shall not yield to Comstock and his tin soldiers. But my scout has seen him. Booker DeWitt is coming here, to the hall. DeWitt. We called him the White Injun of Wounded Knee, for all the grisly trophies he claimed.
The White Injun.
A man such as he might just grant us the peace we seek.
Security game for entering
Now,
ice.
Jeremiah
Security
has a
is gonna shoot at me, aren't they?
You see, your company is like Noah's Ark. You have the lions, whose purpose is to keep order amongst the lesser creatures. Then you have the cow, the beasts of burden. Now, they provide meat, milk, and labor. And then, well, there are the hyenas, the troublemakers, who only serve to rile up the cattle.
For performing routine daily prayers to the Founding Fathers, was captured by the pro-Union police force.
So from what I remember from the Bioshock review, so I guess to tell you the truth, it's not real. That whole thing we saw, it was all scripted. Like everything up until the whole him taking the gun and him grabbing the thing and all of it was scripted. But the idea was it was kind of gonna be like Bioshock, but Dishonored, in the sense of how the world reacts. So it's gonna be like more hub world than open world. But I still think that would have been cool to have more like a hub world versus like stages. But I think Levine said there was like maybe like 4 or 5 versions of Bioshock Infinite before they like shipped out this one. So maybe there was one at one point. I guess they didn't make past 3, didn't like it enough.
Get out of here, snipe. You wanna know what we do to pretty little stowaways? Or maybe you don't.
Hey! Just stop for a minute!
Get away from me! Stay away!
Guess who's drinking their shot and has 2 thumbs and glasses? That's not the whip.
I just want to talk to you!
I said stay away!
Elizabeth! Just hold up for a minute! I'm not angry with you!
Stay away!
I forgot about
Hey, watch out! Move it! Move!
Marching band.
Stay
That
back!
was pretty funny.
God damn it!
I am not going with you!
Don't go in there!
I have no need of one such as you!
No, no, no! It's her! Call it in! Call it in!
No! Let me go!
We got her!
Shit. There's a door here.
There's gotta be another way in.
Requested troops are on their way. Keep those ones.
Let go of me! Get your hands off of me! Let me go!
Bioshock wants you, and we mean to give it to him. My patience is just running out. Won't you be quiet? Taking cover.
Oh, fuck. I think we'll realistically could have made this. I think it's a lie that they took the weapon mechanics from Bioshock. I think at this time they were still using like Springfield rifles. I don't think like a semi-automatic rifle was around like World War II. Oh wait, who's that all? Where's Elizabeth? Let's see. I can increase my Devil's Kiss or increase my Bronco. Adds ability to chain floating effect from one enemy to others, or Devil's Kiss boost, increase damage. I think we use the Bronco. Yeah, Bronco is like my favorite because it's like Bronco and Crows are pretty much like crowd control plasmas. I mean Vigors. So those most of the time it's like you don't really need to use stuns because your gun will. Most of your guns are pretty good off the bat. So. Okay, where is my angry fake girlfriend?
Will you stop already?
I am not going with you!
Elizabeth, wait!
I am totally emotionally adjusted, you can tell by the tone of my voice. Oh, fuck. I guess I got to hand it to you, that was a good throw. Shit. That's Look at this die. Can't be that bad, Alice. Still a bit.
Hey, I'm slipping!
Do not attempt to follow me, Mr. DeWitt.
Elizabeth, I've made an arrangement to get our airship back.
You can get us out of here.
Yes, I just need to supply enough weapons to arm an entire uprising.
And where will we get these weapons? From one of our many friends and allies?
A gunsmith in Finkton
Oh,
should
I
be a
remember
walk
this
in the
was the time
park.
it gets fucky.
What do you say, partners?
You're a liar, Mr. DeWitt. And a thug. You're also my only means of reaching Paris.
Man, I kinda need to piss.
Don't get too comfortable with my company, Mr. DeWitt. You are a means to an
The
end.
most
No
common
more.
complaint I hear from the working man is that they are
Used to that concept.
unhappy. You do your job, you eat your food, you go to sleep. Simplicity is beauty.
thanks for leaving here. I don't think there's really anything else to explore. Yeah, it's like a single platform. Okay, we're out. I don't trust Fitzroy on our deal. Rich report, well, sure is well, sure. I don't know what that means. I feel like that's kind of a derogatory term just because of the time period and where we're at.
Some folks just aren't satisfied with their place here at Fink Industries. But I tell you, there's a purpose for all living things. Would the pharaohs of Egypt have been able to stand at the top of their pyramids if the Israelites had not made their bricks?
Gosh.
Would the captains of industry have been able to ride the rails had not the Chinamen laid the track for them? So I say,
That would be your gunsmith. Who sent you to find this person?
Daisy Fitzroy.
She's either a great hero or the worst of scoundrels, depending on who's doing the telling.
She's good for an airship. I don't care if she's the Queen of Holland.
What is that? What do you mean by a bugger? The path of the Vox Populi. Wow. 2 slides.
We are not looking for any help. You hear that? No help.
How are we going to get into Finkton?
Illegally. Let's look for another way in.
Fink Industries
Bugger.
is not recruiting at this
Bugger.
time. Please come again.
I know you're a man of action, but why would you say that in front of 2 cops or security guards? Why? You fucking moron. Is these both the other way? I guess I have to.
Can you help me out with this lock?
Got it. Over there, a service elevator. It should take us down to Finkton.
And get ourselves killed in the bargain.
What's going on out there?
I've got ammo! Catch!
After it!
I'll see what else I can find.
I'll give a rational so brownie one. Let's play this does you a lot better. That is the one thing that like that always kind of people are like, oh, the gunplay feels bad because Jackson's always doing guns. I'm like, I think the gunplay just feels bad because the shooter in 2006. Anyway, I still wholeheartedly, anyone that's like, hey, I want to play a Bioshock game, I would still strongly recommend play the first one, then play Infinite, and then play 2. Sleep powder stuck in my mouth. But I gotta pretend this gunplay does feel a lot tighter, a lot more precise. Like with Bioshock 1 had this gunplay, it's the game of the decade. Part of me is still kind of like holding out that boxers. Well, that part of me.
It's your home. If you don't protect it now, who will?
Broke.
Here's some cash.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
The gunsmith Chen Lin wanted for known connections to the outlaw Daisy Fitzroy.
Looks like our guy's drawn attention.
That's not good, is it?
No.
A part of me is still kind of holding out that Bioshock 4 gets scrapped. And just
Think
make
you
a
can pick
remake of
this?
1.
Really? That little old lock.
Even though it would be expected, just because
There
like,
you
I
go.
just want to see. Like, imagine Bioshock 1 with the quality of like Resident Evil 7, like shadow work, texture work, like that. It would just be perfection. What is Fink yapping about? But I was going somewhere with that. Oh yeah. So from what I gather, what the fuck happened to her neck? Okay, so from what I gather, Bioshock 4, it's drawing. Well, anyway, Infinite Draw 2, but the original like pitch for Bioshock 1 was you're a Spec Ops agent that was disbarred for mental instability, and you get sent to an island full of zealots. So Infinite kind of riffed on that because you aren't a Spec Ops soldier, but you're a pick in the shoulder sending to a city of zealots. So what I understand, the pitch for Bioshock 4 is that you're gonna go to an open world Bioshock game, and it's gonna be like a whatever the fuck, whatever philosophy it is, socialism, whatever the fuck it is. But you're gonna be a Spec Ops guy, or like a guy who's mental and stuff. It's gonna be I guess the elevator pitches that it's gonna be kind of like Amnesia 1, like Amnesia 1 X Bioshock X Dishonored, which does sound cool. But then you remember, everyone on the team has not worked on any Bioshock game ever. This is gonna be their first Bioshock game, and legally, they can't talk to Ken because legally, Ken is not allowed to work on a Bioshock game since he no longer works at Irrational. Irrational's been disbarred, I think, since like 2018. They're now Ghost Story games. So legally, unless an executive from 2K, or not even like the president of 2K signs off on the like work order or the work papers to let him do it, he legally can't advise, give an opinion, or even look at the new Bioshock game. The series that he made, the series that he started since System Shock, can't do that. If that doesn't make you want to stay with the indie scene, I don't know what will.
in my hand the private journal of Comstock's wife. It puts the lie to this miracle child nonsense. She loved the child not. It seems the sainted lady would have preferred to let the seed of the prophet just dry out on the bedsheets.
I can't believe he recorded that and kept it. Oh. Well. There's something else we can go up.
Booker, it's Slate's locker. He must have worked here. This is my mother's diary. Why would Slate have it? My husband claims the child was created from whole cloth by divine will. I am a believer, but I am not a fool. His bastard shall not be raised under this roof. My mother. She had me locked in that tower.
Elizabeth.
Well,
I just want to get out of this city. Please.
this stepmom.
Greetings. My name is Jeremiah Fink, and I want to share with you my personal creed. What is the most admirable creature on God's green earth? Why, it's the bee. Have you ever seen a bee on vacation? Have you ever seen a bee take a sick day? Well, my friends, the answer is no. So I say, be the bee. Be the bee.
So corny.
Hello?
Mr. DeWitt?
Yes?
Hold for Mr. Fink, please.
What's going on?
DeWitt, Fink here. Listen, my boy, we've had our eye on you, and I can tell you right now that you are our top candidate. Top! Now, my associate,
What?
Mr. Flambeau, will help you with anything you need.
Flambeau?
What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
He seems oddly pleased to make your acquaintance.
Why'd you look at my crotch? No, look, she looked at my crotch.
Well, the man's got an ego.
Damn. You're happy about it. Why are you staring at me? Alright, let's stop.
Now, some say to
Work,
me,
sleep,
Fink,
leisure.
why is it that we get paid in tokens that are only good at the company store?
Amazon
I'll
books.
tell you what, I'll be
Amazon
damned
books.
if I let any of you poor folk get robbed at some shady establishment. You see, the Fink Company store brings you Fink products at a price designed specifically for the Fink worker.
Mr. DeWitt, welcome to Finkton. You'll find a variety of supplies here that should see you through your visit.
Oh. Oh, okay. You got me
What
the
does
hand
Mr.
cannon.
Fink want with us?
Excuse me, miss, but Mr. Fink's interest is strictly in the gentleman.
But why?
So sorry, young miss, but any questions regarding the gentleman's application should be taken up with Mr. Fink directly.
Does this strike you as good news? Doesn't strike me
This
as
is
good
nice
news.
revolver. I am. If you give me a revolver,
What do you think? Head to the gunsmith
I
or
will
scattering
appreciate it.
supplies by that clock shop?
Not happy with your pay? Well, be of good cheer. History tells us the painter Surratt would take no money for his art. Why, George Washington would only accept the presidency if he were paid $1 a year. So, don't let money come between you.
Oh, I am drunk. I don't want to throw up anymore, but I am off the wagon.
And you're crowned.
Oh, thanks.
Here it is, Booker. Chen Lin, gunsmith.
Where are we going here? Oh, this is locked away.
I need this job.
Oh. Hey, yo. Damn.
That's a Fink man, an efficient man. There's no more work today. Disperse! Disperse! No, I gotta work! My family's gotta eat! We need work! Work!
Move it!
Work!
Move it!
Work! Disperse! Disperse!
I missed the thing, but it was the whole which, by the way, we're getting close back to those times. Hope you guys like the fucking Great Depression times. But that was a thing during the Great Depression that people would auction. What was they would auction their wages? They'd be like, okay, I'll do this for $1, I'll do this for $2. They'd be like, I'll do this for $5, I'll do this for $2.50.
The hyena is a trickster. They live to stir up trouble. So you beware the hyena. They will leave you with naught but the sound of their laughter.
And we're getting back to those times because work is at an all-time low. The prices are all-time high. So, don't you love our fucking system? Don't you love how people would just nod along and be yes men because a fucking TikTok page or Twitter page told them to?
I have a pressing need to speak to this so-called false shepherd, stirring up so much trouble. We got enough problems without this damn fool shooting up the city and blaming it all on the Vox. Though if he's amiable, yeah, he might be just the fellow we need for our immediate concerns.
Now, if somebody comes along and tells you that you are getting the short end of the stick, do you know what they're really saying? Why, they're saying, friend, what you do doesn't matter. Friend, you are being taken for a fool. And friend, you know better.
Batman fucking means anything. Like, hey, that company is exploiting you, and your response is, I work for that company. What the fuck does that mean? What? Fuck. My head is starting to spin. I should probably stop, but I fucking can't. Chen, we need your weapons. Hard to believe I'm not gonna say that word. Fuck. Now I'm starting to burn up. Oh. I'll address it once we get there, but remember how I said the timeline kind of gets fucky here? Well, I'll address it when it happens.
I read about this. It's Gautama Buddha.
Who?
The founder of Buddhism. Spent 49 days under a Bodhi tree until he achieved enlightenment.
Something tells me Comstock doesn't cater to idols getting worship that ain't him.
I don't think that's even Buddha, but... Fucking burning up right now. My whole, like, chest is warm.
Hello? Hello? Mr. Lin? Chen, Lin? Is anybody here?
What happened here?
Someone worked this place over. Local constabulary, no doubt.
Do you hear that? There's someone downstairs.
Excuse me. Ma'am, I'm sorry to bother you. We're looking for Mr. Lin. Mr. Chen Lin?
Booker.
Mr. Lin, not here. He gone.
Gone?
They take flying squad. I pray, Gautama Buddha. Pray, give husband back. Give back to Melin.
Where did they take him?
Club. Everyone take to Good Time Club.
Where is this club? Ma'am, please, where is this club?
Booker, we'll find it. Just leave her be.
Why not Vox Populi help Chen Lin? Why not Daisy Fitzroy help Chen Lin?
Who are the flying squad?
Cops. Kind who probably got their boot on Lin's throat asking him how well he knows Daisy Fitzroy.
Isn't she the one we're working for?
As a matter of fact, it is. All right, let's figure out where this Good Time Club is.
I'm gonna play, like, I guess I'm gonna be in the middle of the fence here. Well, like, I do think Infinite did kind of like pull its punches with how much it criticized like early Industrial Revolution nationalism. At least it still criticized it compared to like Far Cry 5, which kind of was like, hey, like here we have the dressings of it, but we're not gonna actually have the pathology that brings people here or brings these other people together. So at least, like, you know, it's not like I don't agree with what's his name, Matthew Mentos. I don't think they need to say the N-word to like get. I think everything else got the. I mean, the fucking what's their first inciting catalyst is that behind a blackface photo of Abraham Lincoln they tied up a interracial couple. I feel like that says it without really saying it, or I mean, I feel like that says it without directly saying it. So, like, I mean, I don't think they needed it. Like when I watch like the Hateful Eight or Reservoir Dogs, I feel kind of like not like guilty because I don't have white guilt because my family's from South America. We've had just no history of having slaves at all, so I'm in the clear when it comes to that. But it's more just like a it's just kind of a dirty word or just like a fucking like unnecessary word. So, but when I watched it, I don't remember them even saying that. I remember for like the scenery, the acting, the ending.
Booker, a lockpick. Grab it.
So, it does still pull its punch, but at least it still makes the punch. Far Cry 5 entirely pulls punching with the just like, hey, here's the dress up.
They're selling dreams! And dreams, my friend, they don't come cheap!
Start losing the shit.
Handyman, kill it!
Oh, what? Oh,
I have a pressing need to...
Where's my gear?
Speak to this so-called false shepherd, stirring up so much trouble. We got enough problems without this damn fool shooting up the city and blaming it all on the Vox.
I didn't mean to hit that.
So if he's amiable, yeah, he might be just the fellow we need for our immediate concerns.
We need more time. Take this.
Appreciate it.
That's all I
Okay. Fuck, that was the wrong button.
I don't much care for you, Mr. DeWitt. I must admit, you know your way around a brawl.
Thanks. So what I was gonna say, I hit the wrong button entirely, because I hit J instead of M. I forgot that M was the, like, all button. But, well, there isn't as many, like, variation with the mini-bosses as much as they were with the BDs. Like, with the Bouncers, Rosies, the Riveters, I mean, the Sentry ones, and the other ones in Bioshock 2. I think with the Handyman, they kind of combined, like whenever you fought a bouncer,
I'm sorry about what I said at the docks. Calling you a thug.
Yeah. Can't see how I might have changed her sense of that.
You protected me.
Job's a job.
Anyway. I do feel better though, like legit, I feel like I got like a weight off my chest that's been kind of like dragging me down a little bit.
It's locked.
Let me see. Got it.
Oh shit.
That poster. There's another cipher on it.
Huh. So we need to find the code book?
Yes. Looks like everything's been impounded at the Good Time Club. Maybe that's where we'll find it. Huh. Booker, there's a lockpick over there.
Here, let's see.
to head inside and find Mr. Lin. And just call me Booker.
Are we still hitting that? I guess we're back on that. Yeah, I might have lost the plot throughout that like 40-minute rant, maybe even longer. But all I remember is it.
Ah, do it, my boy! You know, the best kind of interview is one where the applicant doesn't know he's being evaluated. But I've watched you since the other day at the lottery. You're a brute! And in times like this, I could use a brute!
What do you want, Fink?
Labor unrest is coming to it. Now, Fitzroy has got the jungle all riled up. A man like me could have use of an old Pinkerton like you.
So into the research. Also, my bad if the camera like jolts like that. It's because I have my DPI set like a minimum. The minimum is 1,800. The highest midpoint's 2,000. The other point's 2,700, 2,800. So when I grab my mouse, it just kind of jolts. It's like I naturally take my hand off of it once they start talking, then I grab it again, and it just kind of jolts.
You hold on to this.
Shanty sound. Kind of broke. Taking over your house has been played by man and it's actually I think at MFG manufacturing. No worse. Being blamed for security of the loss earlier. I guess.
Catch!
I'm saving it for the plasma just because their guns. You really don't hold on to your guns.
Let's find Shen Lin and get the hell out of here.
Now, all I ask is that you finish what you started to it. Wouldn't want to disappoint the other applicants. Our first candidate is a veteran of Peking. Now, what's that they say about old soldiers? Frankly, my money's on you. He's something of an old hand at handling explosives. Only man I know who hasn't lost a limb working with them. Yet.
Be careful!
Good show!
Fire and fury!
There you go!
That sort of ambition, my boy, will serve you well at Fink Industries. This young go-getter is a former devotee of Lady Comstock. But without the old gal, they don't know quite what to do with themselves. Pick this one up at a hiring fair.
Do it now!
All right! Ammo! Catch! mind.
Fuck. Well, like, well, back on talking about the game, well, I do, like, I guess, appreciate how, like, the man doesn't I do kind of wish they had like, a happy medium between, like, Alex versus, Ashley from Resident Evil 4.
Now, enough of the opening acts. Your true rival is an expert with the automata. Wants to replace all our security with machines. I'll give the old boy credit, though. It would be fewer mouths to feed.
Aim first gears. Need this?
Great!
I do say I like the cut of your jib. Congratulations, DeWitt! You know, when your name was first passed to me, I wasn't quite sure you were the man for the job. But now, I can say with certainty that I was quite wrong.
I'm not interested in your job, Fink.
Now, I know all about your little job for Fitzroy. But do you really want to take her offer over mine? Do you know how many people would kill to be head of Fink Security? You're a tough nut to crack, Mr. DeWitt. A tough nut. But I promise you this. I will get what I want.
So what was I saying? Yeah, I kind of wish they found like a bit more of a medium between like Alex and Ashley from Resident Evil 4. Like not like I guess like instead of because pretty much Alex
Look,
can't
there's a door
die
over here.
in Half-Life 2 unless
the
you
way down.
deliberately shoot her. And with Ash, she's kind of like extremely vulnerable. Like you can't really play. Like playing Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 2, you already know the difference from having Ashley around and also Saudi Log.
I had thought you a fool, dear brother. When you told me that you heard wonderful music trumpeting from holes in the thin air, I began to doubt your mental integrity. But not only have you made your fortune from these doodads, you have lit the path for me as well.
That's what I'm saying. So, with Half-Life, you can suspend your sense of belief, a sense of disbelief, because like, okay, it's Half-Life, certain people need to be alive for the story to continue. And with Resident Evil 4, like, okay, like, well, the main draw is getting Ashley out there, so it would be weird if she was entirely invulnerable. But that's the thing that makes Bioshock Infinite weird, is that, yeah, like, I do appreciate that I don't have to think about Elizabeth in combat, but it is kind of thing of, like, well, the whole city is after her. She is the lamb of Columbia, of the fucking whole city. So isn't it kind of weird that they only focus on, like, they don't even try to, like, yeah, there's, like, scenes for game grabs sometimes, but, like, they don't even try to, like, separate us or try to, like, you know, blind to it or, like, cuff to it and just go after her. Because they don't really, like, yeah, we're the false shepherd, but, like, they just want to kill us. They want to save Elizabeth. So it's like, it is kind of strange that that never really comes up, ever. Aside, like, some sort of, like, a couple scripted sequences. So, I feel
More
like
money. Take it.
It's some version of Bioshock Infinite that probably was a thing.
You're a modern woman.
And I guess play this
It's
game like that.
1912.
It's gonna be 2012 before I'm interested in one like you.
Hey yo.
Stop lurking about!
This is the cipher.
Look, Chen Lin, cell number 9.
Can you unlock this?
Looks easy enough.
I used to work for folks like Fink.
Really?
And I was with the Pinkertons. They call us in when the workers got restless.
To do what?
Demonstrate the folly of men striking, throwing down tools.
You hurt people.
I'll tell you this. Sometimes there's precious need for folks like Fitzroy.
Why?
Because of folks like me.
It's done.
I forgot about this edge little shit. Yeah. Is this what the cipher is? I gotta find the cipher.
Hey, who is it?
It's also kind of hard for me to take these. Here's what you have. Red faction reload. Oh, here's the book.
That's it. That's the book for the clock shop.
Tell us what you know about Fitzroy, you goddamn gook. We know you can hear us. You want to say something? Or you want us to bring in Mrs. Lin for company? Throw a bucket of ice water on him. We got 3 more to bring in tonight.
Thanks. A twisted part of me wanted to say ASL challenge. But like that, I'm not gonna stoop so low as that.
Oh, what's that smell?
Ain't no privies down here.
They treat them like animals.
To tax the black more than the white, is that not cruel? To forbid the mixing of the races, is that not cruel? To give the vote to the white man and deny it to the yellow, the black, the red, is that not cruel? But is it not cruel to banish your children from a perfect
People
garden?
have done to deserve to be locked up in a place like this.
Fink don't need much of a reason.
No. No, he doesn't.
And what is Columbia, if not the schoolhouse of the Lord?
Oh yeah, a whole lot of yap.
Can you open this, Elizabeth?
Sure thing. This is it, isn't it?
Oh, so yeah.
Number 9.
Here we go.
There.
Now I remember.
Do it? You're a lion. But you can't blame me for looking after my own interests, can you? Now I know Fitzroy has come calling, but I think you'll find your business with her has come to an end. Lions walk with lions, DeWitt, not hyenas.
He really likes his metaphors, doesn't he?
what he meant.
Now we need to find someone else to make those guns.
No.
Dead is dead, Elizabeth.
Dead is dead.
What? Where the hell did...
I see heads.
And I see tails.
It's all a matter of perspective.
Why are you following us? Who sent you? Comstock? What do you want?
What do you see here, from this angle?
Dead.
Listen.
And that angle?
Alive.
Booker. Chen Lin.
This is becoming rather awkward.
The body's gone.
It was never here.
It's another Columbia.
A different Columbia.
The same coin.
A different perspective.
Heads.
Tails.
Dead.
Alive.
We have to go through to this other Columbia, but how?
It's like riding a bicycle.
One never really forgets.
One just needs the courage to climb aboard.
If we go into this tear, I don't think I'll be able to bring us back. Are you sure you're ready?
We're gonna put a pin in that.
I can open that tear whenever you're ready.
We're gonna crack the code. Yeah, so up until this point, I feel like we had a good beat of story. Like, you know, we were still deviating from Bioshock, but we still had its own thing. Like, you know, I could believe this was an evolution of Bioshock. But this is where it gets fucky, where we essentially we jump universes and we kind of split open this whole multiverse theory for fucking guns. And I get that's a useful, you know, it is obviously the Vox need guns. You can't really fight a war without guns, but it's still but for guns. I don't know, it's I feel like we could have made a better reason. I don't know, make it I don't know, Booker gets hurt from Songbird, make it Elizabeth gets hurt from Songbird, or some shit. I feel like we could have made a way better reason than that we just gotta get the Vox guns, so now we gotta do multiverse theories, and that kind of fucking gets real fucky.
You hold on to this.
Because it's as messy as time travel, where it gets if unless you know where your start, middle, and end is, from the jump, it gets really fucky. And with there being 5 different versions of Bioshock Infinite, yeah, start, beginning, end was never really settled. The only thing that was... Oh god, fusion. The only thing that was really settled was that Booker and Elizabeth
just what the doctor ordered.
Follow each other. That was the only real thing that was settled throughout all the versions. So it's maybe in one of the versions it made more sense, they had a better reason for it. But in the current state of what we got, yeah, I can't, in good faith, I can't say this is a great reason. Because it's the best way I could describe it is imagine in Bioshock 1 when Arcadia lost its trees. Instead of Fontaine pulling MacGuffin out of his ass and fixing it, which is still kind of unrealistic, but instead of that was still kind of realistic, because any chemical reaction there's a D reaction. Imagine instead of that, fucking Fontaine is oh, by the way, I can jump multiverses, but we can't go back, so we gotta do this if we get the trees back in Rapture. You kind of would scratch your head and be what the fuck, weren't we kind of building on the idealism this whole game, and now we're just pulling out multiverse theory out of nowhere? Isn't that kind of fucky? So that's why I get why they did it. It's just not a good reason.
You know, I wasn't born deaf. I hear what it is people are saying. And why is it, Mr. Fink? Hey, no, let's be clear. I would like nothing more than to shorten your workday. But the fact is, I simply can't. Why not, you ask? Well, I can sum it up for you in one word. Morality. idle hand is the tool of the devil. You take industry from a man's hand, and what goes in its place? Whiskey, women, and dice. And I, for one, will not have that in our friendly little town. No, sir, I will not.
Doesn't look like we can enter now.
Hey, what? We can't enter that one. Code over here.
Hear that? Music. It's coming from that tear.
I never heard that song before.
I don't suspect anyone's heard that song.
The fucking Nom song. Hey, where's yeah, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was here, right? I know it was over here. So you can crack the code for us.
All right, give me a second. The broken clock tolls at midnight.
Which clock? This looks like the one.
Set it to midnight.
Well, I'll be.
Wow, it's a infusion voxophone.
I came to Columbia because I believed in God and because I believed in honor. But Slade has shown me this. There is no God in shutting our brothers out from the family of man, and there is no honor in defending those who are strangers to its meaning. Perhaps in Finkton there is one more deserving of my service.
I got achievement right maxed out my assaults for one attribute. That's another thing too. I get it. It's like for, I guess, to streamline, but I do think it is kind of dumb that we pulled out a Halo shield instead of just having medkits. I don't think anyone really would have been like upset if, like, say the shield icon, it was like a number for medkits. Well, because we find medkits laying around, so it's like a why to 2D. I guess like I already know the answer. It's streamlined, so it's like you had more of the Call of Duty Halo audience was like, what the fuck? It's like why do you care for that? Like, I think that's. Oh, I don't want to do that. Yes,
I came to Columbia because I believed in God and because I believed in honor. But Slade has shown me this. There is no God in shutting our brothers out from the family of man, and there is no honor in defending those who are strangers to its meaning. Perhaps in Finkton there is one more deserving of my service.
Welcome to the Good Time Club, sir or madam, where the lions roar. The show is about to begin.
Easy, honey, don't give her up. From you, Papa, I can't get enough. I'm wild about that.
also another thing that was gonna be like, well, I think would have been cool. I guess what would have been, I guess, fuck it, was that originally tears were gonna be like a part of the city's feature of like, oh, like, Columbia is so blessed by Comstock that God leaves little miracles, little premonitions, and people would jump in, and then the grass would get mutations, and like there was gonna be like people who like shifting faces or shifting arms. Like it would have brought back the horror or like thrillerness of Bioshock. I think it's pretty convincing because I mean, like how, you know, well, what else could prove that you like, you know, you're ordained? Then you have legit fucking miracles coming out of nowhere in your city, which we kind of, you know, you can infer that they're not, but it's like to the, like the blind eye, it might seem like a miracle. It would have been like because Comstock's in the wrong timeline, or Elizabeth's in the wrong timeline. That's why it's happening. It would have been cool. I don't know why they scrapped the idea. I don't know if it was like too much to develop, or they just wanted the whole like, hey, we want a clean cut city. We don't really want like the layers that Bioshock had. I don't know. Also, my head's starting to hurt. Fuck. How many levels? Okay, I have 5. Okay.
It's locked.
I'll give it a whirl. Got it.
What's in here? Here. Oh wait, send a rat salt. 40%. What's this? Honestly, I might use this. Okay, yeah, you might have been worth. Yeah, we need salts. Yeah, also another thing, you can't carry salts. I don't know. It's like I get why they streamlined it to make it more simpler, but like who would have been mad for having more supplies or being more prepared? It's like I don't know. It's such a strange thing for me. I honestly feel like that wasn't Ken's decision. I feel like that must have been like a higher up decision. If it was his own decision, then I don't know. It kind of like it confused me. It's like, dude, why didn't you just make another series? Like I know like Skyshock sounds dumb, but it's like, why'd you even call it fucking Bioshock? If you're gonna stray so far away from like, I'm not saying don't. I didn't want the same game either.
Ready now?
Yes. I didn't want to have the same game, but damn. Okay, here we go. We fucked the timeline. We can't unfuck it.
Open it.
Look. There's no blood.
And no body.
It's another world, Booker. Another Columbia.
Something tells me one dead gunsmith ain't the only thing that's changed.
Pretty good guess.
Says cut him loose. They're bringing his tools to the lockup. That'll keep him clean, I guess. Why? What are you, the Columbia Gazette? The chink's wife got friends in high places. Come on. We need to sell.
I don't understand how Chen Lin is alive now.
We're in a world where he was never murdered. Somewhere we'll find out why, I suppose.
I don't suspect you can change something like that and have everything else remain the same. dead.
Not in this world.
Disgusting.
Look at their noses. They're all bleeding.
Why am I still here?
I hate one of me. Who do I hate? I can't tell which one. To here, who is the I? Which one hates which?
So it's gonna be like this, but more
What do we do
depth.
now?
What's wrong with them?
They remember
Remember what?
being dead.
What is going on here, Sandsmark? By head of security, I suspect you're one to find out how these two slip past your men and what they were doing in the basement!
Looking for more! That man you just fought. In the other world, he was the one who was strung up on the wall.
In the other world, this whole business makes my head hurt.
I should have said, oh yeah, he was hung up.
More money. Okay.
Thanks. It gets outclassed pretty quickly. It was for sure. Got a lock here.
On it. There.
Who's out there?
Ah, teach you!
Over there, flak cannon!
Where'd he go?
Found ammo! Here!
Thanks!
Want to hold on to this? Okay, catch.
Much obliged.
Booker. Look. Looks like Fink isn't giving you the job. Do you hear anything?
Huh?
No machines. No tools.
Let's go find that gunsmith. Maybe he's upstairs now.
Booker, look. The shrine. It's a figure of Comstock now.
Mr. Lin? Chen Lin? Excuse me, Chen Lin?
Who are you? You speak up. Speak up! Can't hear you over all these machines. Very loud.
I'm Booker DeWitt.
Stand back. These machines very dangerous. Wait downstairs with Mrs. Lin.
Daisy Fitzroy sent us. We need to talk to you about getting some weapons.
Machines very dangerous. No place for stupid people. Want to lose pretty head?
Mr. Lin.
Downstairs.
What is wrong with him?
Remember him dead in that cell? Maybe in some way he remembers that too. How would you reconcile that?
I don't know.
What? Yeah, so we're starting to grasp at straws here about we're connecting the multiverse theory back.
Kill my husband? Calm his troubled thoughts. Ease his burden.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm looking for Mrs. Lin.
I'm Mrs. Lin.
No, I mean a little Chinese lady. She was...
Booker. This is Mrs. Lin.
They took Chen's tools. What's he got without his tools?
Well, your husband is a bit out of sorts.
If he could work again, maybe... If he could work, he'd...
Mrs. Lin, can you tell me who took your husband's tools?
Goddamn police. They took them and locked them up in the impound in Shantytown.
Would having his tools back fix his mind?
Who cares? We're not getting any guns if Chen Lin doesn't have his tools. Let's head to Shantytown.
Okay, I'll probably take a break here. So fuck's sake, so like 3. We'll go to Shantytown. We'll probably split it up. I would do this one off.
Did you notice? Lin had a bloody nose.
Seems to be in style.
This Tara. I'm not so sure it was a good idea.
and the writers apparently did. They hedged their bets on it.
Still looking! Here, ammo!
The hyena is a trickster. They live to stir up trouble. So you beware the hyena. They will leave you with naught but the sound of their laughter.
I guess I'll get this because it seems like it wants you.
Fly from the hand, devil's kiss burn, wicked and innocent alike.
You want to ask me, ask me.
What?
My finger.
Sorry, I didn't...
It's all right. It's as much a mystery to me as anyone else. Maybe Songbird knows, but he's not talking.
I'm sorry.
What for? I get to wear this stylish thimble to cover up my hideous deformity. I hear they're all the rage in Paris.
Also, I didn't notice what dimples were for missing fingers. I mean, it's a pinky. I mean, yeah, it is a deformity, but it's not like, you know, like missing an eye or missing a whole hand.
Stop right
What's the Rams are?
You must think me some sort of freak. A girl who can bring dead men back to life. Whose only acquaintance is a giant bird creature. It must seem ridiculous.
You just got dealt a bad hand.
I am not going back to that tower no matter what happens.
They won't stop until they have you.
Why? did I do to them?
You frighten them.
Good.
I don't think that's the reason we're going. Look, how do you have these techniques?
This is what they want.
Okay, yeah, we'll call it there. I'm keeping this screen just in case for the thumbnail. Next one. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a whole new area, and like, yeah, I'm fucking alcohol and all that shit, and I'm gonna crop that out too. So we'll call it there. I think it's a good point to call it anyway, because that's when the multiverse theory. Just so it's not too long. It'll be like 2 hours. So yeah, I'll run this back. Not enough tomorrow. Tomorrow I might just need a rest day, because yeah, I woke up at 5 with the spider crawling and all the other shit. So I think tomorrow I'm just gonna chill back. I'll probably finish Twin Peaks, but yeah, just tuning in. Thanks for hearing me rant. I think even though I kind of wish I didn't make that rant, I think I had to get that off my chest. I think that shit was starting to really eat at me. So appreciate that. But yeah, have a safe night. Well, I guess safe morning.